Hello everyone. I'm Sarit Lotem, and welcome to the webinar. So just quickly before we start, please let me know in the chat box on the right side of the screen if you can hear me and if you can see me, and if, of course, everything is working fine. And welcome to the webinar. So tell me your name, tell me if you can see me. Feel free to drop in your a link to your website to tell me what you do. This is your time. Also, if you have questions, please let me know again in the chat box. I know there's a delay, so we are going to wait about a minute or so until everyone gets here, and then we can start with the webinar. So again, hi everyone. I'm waiting to see if you can hear me and if you can see me, and a little bit about yourself. And where are you from? So I'm in New Jersey. Right now it's really pretty gloomy outside. It's raining, it's dark, it's not what I would hope April to be. But it is what it is, and we are healthy and happy, so yay. I see Paco, you can see me, fantastic. Melissa, hi Melissa. Great, thank you. I'm glad that you can hear me. From Melissa is from Canada. Hi, how's the weather in Canada, Melissa? It's, oh, I'm so envy. Okay, Renee, owner of Percy CA, small business in Toronto, Canada. Okay, tell us about your business also. That's fine. You know, this is your board right now, so if you want to share a little bit about your business, that's your time. Yes, I'm excited too about what's you're going to learn. Yes, a lot. Patricia, yes, Patricia, I said it right. Camelia from Finland. Hi, Camelia. How's the weather in Finland? Is it sunny at your end? Let us know. Let's see. Melissa, oh, Celsius right now. So it's about 16 or 17 Fahrenheit, right? That's okay, let's wait for just 1 minute and then we can start. I have really, you know, a lot of tips to share with you guys today. So stick around, like really good value to share with you, so don't go anywhere. Hi, Tammy from New Jersey. Is it my friend Tammy? Say hi if it is you. Melissa, okay. Oh, I can see. We have Sunny. It's already evening, 8 p.m. here. Okay. So thank you for staying and, you know, being here with us. Thank you so much. Hey, Sarit. Nikita, hi, Nikita. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for joining me. I missed you. Awesome. I'm so glad that you made it. Awesome. So I am going to start right now. We have great people join us. So the webinar today is going to be how to transform your site's visitors into clients, into actual, you know, clients and buyers, and to actually get business from your website. And the reason for the webinar today, the topic is because I want to say like 60% of the people who call me, the number one complaint is, Sarit, I have a website, but I don't see traction on it. People don't take the next step on my website with me. I don't get new clients and I don't generate business. And so it is a huge problem because, and I will tell you about myself in a second, but as a web designer and as a graphic designer, I'm going to tell you that a beautiful website is not enough anymore. You really have to, you know, it's an online world right now, And so your business, your online business, your website has to be ready to, you and your business needs to think business. So it's not just about a beautiful website, although it's awesome, but you really have to think how to move those visitors into actual buyer. So I am going to switch my screen right now, and I'm going to share with you my slides. And if you have, this is the moment where I said, if you have any questions, please let me know. I will stop and take your questions. So let me know. All right, screen share, there you go. I am going to share with you, not this one. Okay. Where are my slides? Okay, 1 second. Huh, I am looking for my slide. So I think I need to open them here. So 1 second. And I am using Google Slides. I moved from PowerPoint, and this is it's just beautiful if you can use Google Slides. And the reason is because, you know, I don't need to take it with me. I don't need to send it to anyone, and I'm presenting in so many different places. And I just need to make sure they have a laptop, and that's it. I log in with my Google account, and the slides are there ready for me. So that's fantastic. So, and plus, you know, it's Google, so everything they do is like just fantastic. So I'm loving it. So let me see if I can share my screen now. Yes. And so I just want you to tell me if you can see my screen. Oh, actually I can't. Let me 1 second. Okay. So please tell me if you can see my screen, and if you do, I will move to my, I will start my presentation, but just tell me that I'm just waiting to hear from you that you can see my screen. Melissa said yes. Okay, fantastic. So I'm moving over. So while I'm presenting my slides, I will stop and take your questions if you have some. All right. So this is the presentation, turn your site's visitors into buyer. And this webinar, this training today is for you if you already have a website, but you don't have enough traction. And this is exactly what I said before. You don't generate traffic to your website, or you have people coming to the website, but they actually don't take the next step with you. They don't fill out the form. They don't click on buy now. They don't contact you if you have a form, and things like that. Or you are overwhelmed and not sure where to begin or what to do. So maybe you know that you need to do something, but maybe you are not a computer savvy, maybe you just don't want to do that, but you do want to understand how and what's the process, which is great, because I think we should know everything about everything. You know, we don't have to do it, but we should know how the process. So quickly about me, I'm not going to stay. I'm going to spend only 5 minutes here, because you can go to my website and read more about me. So my name is Sarit. I was born and raised in Israel, hence my cute accent. I came over about 15 years ago to New Jersey from Israel. My husband work sent us here, and my son was a year old. We came over. In Israel, I started to become a webmaster and a web designer, which I loved very much. I created websites. You know, I had a great career over there. And when I came over, I was sure that I will, you know, I will have more new clients over here. This is the American dream. But it wasn't that easy. And, you know, no, it took a long time. I think people did not know me. This was 15 years ago. People did not have websites back then, and they didn't understand the need of website. This is the time where the yellow pages, we still, you know, searching yellow pages to find someone, an expert. And so it took me a long time to find a job. I'm talking about 5 or 6 years, until finally I find a job here in New Jersey as an IT and web designer for a small company. And you know, my boss was wonderful, and he let me experiment with everything under the sun. So we did social media, we did a Google pay-per-click, we changed the layout of the website, the colors, everything, like really everything. And that gave me really the opportunity to test what works and what's not when it comes to generate traffic, to web design, to SEO. And what happened was that, you know, the results were so good that other people started to call me, his friends, basically business owners, and they want me to do the same for them. I just, you know, a couple of years later, I just decided to open my own firm so I can do it for myself and for other people, and why not? And that's it. That's my story. So since then, that was about 5 years ago, thank God. I have a full practice. You know, I love my clients, I love my work. I thank God every day for being able to do something that I like and love. And that's my story, and I stick to it. So, and Nikita, this is from you. So this is something I received from a dear client of mine. I love her so much. She's a beautiful person, and this is why I love doing what I do. Thank you so much, Sarit, for the beautiful work you did for my website, on my website. I absolutely love it. It was truly, truly a great pleasure working with you. I really appreciate how patient and understanding and supportive you were throughout the process. I also appreciate how open you were to my suggestions, and how you were able to implement ideas so beautifully. You are truly a genuine person, and I'm so glad our path crossed. And this is exactly what I do. So I just love it. Thank you so much, Nikita. And I treasure it. It's in my bag, and I'm taking it with me everywhere I go. So what we are going to cover in today's webinar. So how to design a website that will attract your specific target market. This is what we want. And then I'm going to cover the best platform to use for your website. This is a huge one. I get questions about that all the time, so stick around. And then the best way to get your prospects to contact you. And then call to action. And at the end, I'm going to give you a gift. I don't want you to stay in this webinar for the gift. I mean, this webinar is full with actionable tips. But if you stay all the way up to the end, you will also get a gift from me. So before we start, let me ask you a quick question. This is a quiz. So how long do you think new visitors spend on websites before they decide if to stay and read more or to move on to your competitor's site? And you have 3 options. Option number 1, 5 seconds. Option number 2, 10 seconds. And option number 3, C, it's 20 seconds. So I'm waiting to hear from you. I'm going to exit it so I can see what you wrote. So again, let me read it for you again. How long do you think, I'm missing the word think here, how long do you think new visitors spend on website before they decide to stay or move on to your competitor's website? What do you think? 5 seconds? 20 seconds, says Melissa. Okay, I want to hear more from you guys. 10 seconds. Okay, who guys? So we have 20 and we have 10. Who wants to guess 5? 5. All right, guys. So I see 20, 10, and 10. So the answer is 5. Can you believe it? It's 5 seconds. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. After 5 seconds, if you did not capture their attention, they are gone. 5 seconds. And I want you to remember that 5 seconds because we are going to go back to that. So it's only 5 seconds. So, and in those 5 seconds, you need to do 3 things basically on your website. You need to position yourself as an expert. You need to give them all the information they need, including the contact, how to contact you, and you need to tell them what do you want them to do next. Okay, so this is all in 5 seconds. I know it's crazy, but it is. It is true. It says click to exit the full screen. Paco can't see the slides anymore. Oh, it looks like blurry to Paco. I can't see slides either. I don't see slides. You guys, can you see my slides now? I'm going to go for a full. Tell me if you see my slides before I go to full presentation again. Well, I guess you did because you answered my quiz. So I'm going to go back. Okay, present. Okay, so it's 5 seconds. So let's start by talking about your ideal customer. And I know you heard it before, but I want to make sure that you guys understand that when a prospect comes to your website, they need to feel like you understand them. They need to feel like you know exactly what's going through their mind, their problems, and that you can help them with the problems. That's it. So, and there are ways that you can convey that. So, but before we start with creating your website, it is imperative to understand who you're creating your website for. Now, if you don't know who's your ideal client, I suggest that if you already had a client before, this is what I want you to do. If you didn't, if you don't, and you're just starting, I want you to take a piece of paper and a pen, and I want you to imagine your ideal client. And I'm going to give you the questions that you need to answer. And in a minute. So it is crucial to understand who your website is for. It is for a teenager to buy t-shirts, or is it a daycare center that is looking for new parents to enroll their kids? Those two websites are going to have a totally different feel for them, from the layout to the website, the layout of the website to the colors, and of course the content that you're going to share in the website. So here are the questions that I want you to answer. If you already have clients, think about the clients that you most, you enjoy working with, the ideal client. So I want you to answer those questions. Their age, gender, kids, if they have kids, and how old are the kids? Annual income. Is it, 50K, 50,000? Is it 100,000? Is it 200,000? Or maybe it's 20,000. This is very important. Favorite activities. Do they like hiking? Do they like swimming? Do they like shopping? Do they like reading? Do they like going to the movies? And I will tell you exactly how you are going to use this information. Favorite stores, online and offline. Do they like to shop at the Gap? Do they like to shop at JCPenney? Do they like Macy's? Do they like to shop at Toys R Us? You know, find out what stores do they like online and offline. Social media platforms. This is very, very important. Are they on Facebook, or are they on Pinterest, or maybe Snapchat, or maybe Twitter, or maybe everything, or maybe none of them, maybe YouTube? Now, and number 8, what makes them stay up at night? So what's the problem they have, right? So they're facing. So do they have headaches? Do they have they need to lose weight? Do they need money to enroll the kids to college? Do they have you know, do they have stress? You need to answer yourself those questions. Now, if you know how, if you know the answers to those questions, the way you can use it. Now, let me just go back for a second. 2 ways you can get the answers to those questions. First, you can ask them. So if you're not sure about the answers, you can go you can contact them and ask them. Or you can go to some of the Facebook groups if you think they're on Facebook, and you can just ask them. You can say, hey, I'm researching my target market. Can you please answer those questions? And they will answer you. Another way, this is fantastic, and I don't see enough people doing it, but this is a great way to get information about your ideal client, is if you think about your services and go to Amazon and search for a specific book that covers the topic, that covers your services, and look for a book, you know, that got 4 or 5 stars reviews. Now go and read the comments underneath the book, and in those comments you will see people that are asking questions or rave about a solution they read in the book, or, you know, telling them, you know, asking about the problem they had. And you will see that more and more people probably answer asking the same questions. And so those questions and those comments are probably the problems that your ideal clients are facing, right? So that you can get the answer to number 8 by going to Amazon and research it over there. All right. So once you get the answers to those questions, how are you going to use it on your website? How do you make your ideal client feel comfortable and welcome on your website? One way is by using the social media platform. So if you know if they're on Facebook, have a Facebook link. If they're not on Twitter, you do not need to have a Twitter link on your website, nor you need to be active on Twitter. You know, you need to focus your effort. Another way is, let's say I know YouTube, for example. If I know that my clients are on YouTube, if they are kids, if they're teenagers, and they like YouTube, I would probably create videos and put it on my website. Another way is to use colors that they resonate with. So, for example, if I'm if I have a clinic, okay, if I'm doing acupuncture, okay, I would probably use green, because green is a very soothing color. And I want my clients, when they come to my website, I want them to feel relaxed, and I want them to feel at ease. So I would use green. But if I'm in the food business, if I have a restaurant, I would probably use red, because red, people associate red with hunger. It makes people hungry, and with spices. right? And this is why, if you now think about it, this is why all those food companies, they have red in their logo. Another example is fonts. So if my ideal clients are, you know, they're serious people, they're in the 40s, they like New York Times, they read the New York Times, I would probably use the same font or maybe the same layout of the New York Times on my website. So again, everything you do on your website, you really need to think about your ideal clients, not you. If you like Pinterest, but your ideal clients is not on Pinterest, don't use Pinterest on your website, right? If you like yellow and it doesn't resonate with your client, don't use it on your website. You know, just get a jewelry, yellow jewelry or necklace or something. So again, just use and make your ideal client welcome on your website when they visit your website. And this is the most important step. This is the step that I'm usually covering on every subject, because you have to nail this down before you do anything on your website. And now this is just quickly on the top, you will see this is a screenshot from 2 different stores. On the top, it's Free People, and on the bottom is J.Crew. So I just want to quickly show you how they use different font to make their ideal client to talk to their ideal client. So on the top again, we have you see the font. The color is gold, and it's the font is. I don't want to say is a little bit more funky, and the colors, the blouse colors are red, and you know, so you immediately can get the feeling that it's for more younger people, probably age 20, 30. Whereas in the bottom at J.Crew, you see the models are pretty much the same age, but at the bottom, they, you know, the font is more serious. It's a different font. It's only black and white. So and the shirts are blue and white. So you can you immediately can say you can get that the idea that their clients is probably 30 and up, 30 and 40 rather than 20 for Free People. So do you understand that how you can use the information about your ideal clients in your website? Oh, SurveyMonkey, fantastic, Melissa. I'm happy to hear that. Wants to know what to do if you don't have a list, but need to answer those questions. So I just said that, Paco. If you don't have a list, you know, go to Facebook groups. Find a group that you think, you know, your ideal clients is probably part of, you know, the member in those groups, and just ask there. I still can't see the slides. Oh, Nikela, I'm so sorry. Oh, guys, you can't see anything. Oh my goodness. Can you see now? Tell me if you can see now. I think you can see now. I see now. Fantastic, Nikita. Good. So just quickly, the image on top is Free People. The image on bottom is J.Crew. And I just wanted to we can see now. Okay, good, Elaine. So just again, the image on the top is Free People. The image on the bottom is J.Crew. Different, you know, different target audience. You can see the different fonts. You can see the different colors. You can see the different. It's pretty much the same layout, but you can see how they approach it differently to target a different to target the audience. Okay, all right. So let me go back to my slides, and hopefully we are going to talk now about your platforms. Now, guys, this is huge. And by huge, I mean, I get questions about this subject so often, like, I want to say like 2 or 3 times a week. Let me just make it present, and okay. I really hope that you can see my slide now. So available platform. I want to cover 2 platforms today. The first one is content management system platform. For example, WordPress, Joomla, and Drupal. Now, those platforms, basically what it is you download the program, you download the platform on your website, and then you can go ahead and start creating your website. Now, WordPress and Joomla and Drupal, actually 3 of them, there is a learning curve. It's not that easy to, if you're not a computer savvy, it's not that easy to create a website with them. But once you understand, or maybe once you hired someone to put it for you and create a website for you, then it is really easy to take over and edit and tweak your website. Not, you don't need to hire a professional every time you need to change something or tweak something on your website. The good thing about this platform is that it is SEO ready, meaning if you want to generate traffic, if you want to get people to come to your website, if you want people to find you on Google, with WordPress, the way the platform works, it's built in the platform. So it's easy to optimize, and it's easy to market those websites. Okay. Now, so like I said, it's not really easy to start with, but once you're there, once you have the website up and running, it's very good for business owners because you can really get great results when you optimize and market your website. The second platform is Site Builder platform, and you probably heard of Wix, Weebly, school websites, and by that I mean, if you are in a yoga school, some of them, they will give you an option to create a free website. Now, those are really, really, really easy to use. It's basically drag and drop pictures and images and content, and that's it. However, there are a couple of problems. The first one, it just doesn't look professional. It looks like a cookie cutter. Most of the time, on most of them, even on the paid one, I see the logo, I see Wix logo, I see Weebly logo. I mean, really, if I go to a website and I see a Wix logo, I know you didn't pay for the website. I know you're not professional, and I'm not going to hire your services. So, and it's the same for, Yahoo Builder and all those site builders. Really, if you're serious, this is a mindset now. If you're serious about your business, don't go with those websites. The second problem I wanted to cover is that the way it works is that basically those websites, Wix and Weebly, they give you a page on their website. And so when you try to market, when you try to optimize your website, you optimize their website, not yours. So people, unless they have the exact URL, your URL, they will never be able to find you online. Listen to this. They will never be able to find you online. And so no matter how hard you're going to work, no matter how hard you're going to, market yourself on Facebook, it's not going to work. So think about it. I just, both WordPress, Joomla, Wix, all of them, they are free. So you just need to think about, am I in business? Do I want to generate traffic? Do I want to generate new clients? Do I want people to be able to find me online? Or maybe not. And if it's not, if you just need a placeholder, if just you need a website for someone to see you online, so this, like a Yellow Pages, like a listing, that's fine. But if you do, and if you are trying to get people to find you online, you really need to think about it. So, and this is an article that I don't know, I can send you. I just read. This is an article I find yesterday when I did my research. And this is exactly, I just wanted you to see, this is the title of the article. Google to no longer index Wix sites. More proof you should own your own site. This is sad. So go research it, don't take my word, just go research it and make the right decision for your website, okay? I'm just going to switch over to make sure that you guys, to see if you have any questions for me. Why you can, I don't know why you can't see slides. Maybe I should not, you're searching and present it to everyone. Can you see my slides? Full screen mode is, yeah, I'm not going to, okay, no more full screen mode. This is it. This is how I'm going to do it from now on. But just tell me, Paco, do you see my, don't put it full screen. Okay, not going to put it on full screen. So, but, so can you see my screen now? Is that okay now? Okay, good, good. Okay, fantastic. So, I'm not going to click on the link because I don't want to navigate away, but I do want you to understand that it is very important to make your research and to understand the difference between Wix and Weebly and Joomla and WordPress, okay? Okay, good. Now I want to talk about, number 3. Best ways to get your prospects to contact you. And number 1, contact information. Phone number, emails on your homepage and basically everywhere on your website. And this is Elaine, if you can hear, Elaine, if you hear, this is why yesterday I told you about your phone number on your website. So did you know that, let me see, yes, nearly 40% of websites do not have phone number on their homepage. 40%, that is huge. What it means is that when I come to your website, if I can't find the phone number somewhere on your website, on your homepage, I'm just going to navigate away. Now, if you think that it's enough to have your phone number on your contact page, you are wrong. People are looking, especially nowadays when they are on the cell phones, on the devices, they are not going to look for the contact page. They are going to be on your homepage and they want to see the phone number on your homepage. Now, another advantage is that they can just click on it and call you. And that's it. They can click on it and call you, or they can click on it and send you an email. So, your competitors might not have a phone number, but you absolutely want to make sure that you have a phone number on your website. Now, it can be on the top, it can be on the footer, all the way at the bottom, it could be on the side. It doesn't matter as long as it's visible and people can see it. If they need to call you, they can call you instantly. And now, remember the 5 seconds. If I come to your website, if I don't get all the information I need on those 5 seconds, I'm going to navigate away. So your phone number and an email address. Number 2, and now this is something above the fold opt-in form. Now, this is something that it's relatively new. I started to see, you know, this is something that people started to do, you know, I want to say like in the last year. And the results are great. So what we want is to get your prospects to sign up to your list, as opposed to sending your quick message or signing up for a blog post. So this is not sign up to my blog post. This is a form on your website where you give something for free to people in order for them to give you their email address. So from there, they will enter an automatic system that by the end of it, they will get to know you better, trust you, follow you, and of course, take the next step with you, whether it is to buy from you, hire services, or sign up to your training. Okay? So we are talking now about a system. We are talking above the fold. And above the fold is just a fancy name to on the top of your website, on the header. So when I come to your website, the first thing I see is a form. Now, if you made your research and you ask people, remember the Amazon trick I told you, if you know what people, you know, what their problem, if you can take, and if you can help them, if your services can help them, create a PDF file from you know, five ways to solve, 5 ways to fix, how to lose weight in 5 days, whatever it is. Create a PDF file, and that could be your free gift. So if I am coming to your website, if I see on the top, if I see on the top, get my free checklist on how to blah blah blah, and this is really something that I need help with, and I will gladly give you my email address in return to your checklist. So that's what I'm talking about, and you've probably seen it on websites lately. I have it on my website. I strongly recommend my clients to do it because it works and works wonderful. And you know, if you want people to take the next step with you, this is a really good option to do it. Now, some options, the way the process works. Number one, your leads come in through your above the fold form with free gift. We just talked about it. We covered that. Now, number two, they sign up and get your first newsletter. And the newsletter is basically a thank you for signing up. Here's what you were looking for. Okay. Then you send them more emails. You educate them, and you form a relationship with them. So you send them email number two could be, here are even more ways you can you know, fix your problem. Email number 4 and email number 5, again, all with really good information about how ways to help them solve their problem. And then by email number 6 or 7, they're now, first of all, now they're used to receive emails from you. But now they're already, you know, they're ready for your pitch. So now it's a really good time to tell them, hey, by the way, you know, I can help you. You know, this is perfect. This is my services are perfect for you. Here's what I can do for you. So that's email number 7. That's after you give them really good information, help them solve their problem, and now they are ready to hire your services. So that's the profit funnel. That's the system that really can help you generate a lot of new clients and move them through the process. Let me see if we have questions. Squarespace. Squarespace is basically the same as Wix. Okay? All right. I don't see any questions, so I'm moving on. We did that. Okay. Now, I want to talk about pop-up opt-in. You can see. I don't know, you guys. It's really you are screening and presenting to everyone. Okay. So I want to talk about a pop-up form, and a pop-up is, you know, those, you come to the website and then suddenly have a new screen on your website asking you, again, the same like we did with the opt-in on the over the fold, I'm giving you a free gift in return to your email address. Now, I know a lot of you, I hear would say, this is annoying, I do not want to have that on my website. But listen, pop-up forms convert better than on-site forms, that the regular forms, by 60%. That's huge. For everyone that will sign up for your freebie on your website, 6 others will sign up on a pop-up form. This is huge. If you're in business, you know, if you want to generate new clients, you might want to think about pop-up forms, okay? Now, it doesn't have to be annoying. You can set the time and how often to show your pop-up form. For example, on my website, I only show the pop-up people only once every 2 weeks. So if you come to my website, you will see the pop-up, but you're not going to see it tomorrow or the day after, only after 14 days. Also, you can choose if you want it to show after 15 seconds. So maybe people already read a little bit, they spend a little bit of time on my website. They, you know, they decide, since they stay more than 5 seconds, they probably decided that they like what they see. So now it's a good time to show them the pop-up. Or another option is, we call that on an exit attempt. So that means when they try to exit the website, only then the pop-up will show up. Okay, so it doesn't have to be annoying. You can really create nice looking pop-ups and you know, get people to sign up. The fact that it doesn't, Melissa, the fact that it doesn't have the logo, it doesn't mean that it doesn't work the same way as Wix. It's just the way the platform works. It's just the way, you know, they give you a page on their website, that's it. Sorry about that though. And now, call to action. So basically, you need to tell your prospects how to take the next step with you. And I see many business owners, they, you know, business owners often assume that their visitors or prospects know what to do on their website. But the fact is that they don't, and they will not spend time guessing. Again, 5 seconds. So, and this is, you know, I see so many website business owners that come and they would say, sorry, you know, I don't know why people don't take the next step with me, and I will check the website, and because there's nothing there. I mean, there's so much good information, but that's it. It doesn't say click here to go there, or it doesn't say fill out a form, or it doesn't have, there's nothing. So if there's nothing, I will do nothing, right? So really think this through. You need to tell your prospects what you want them to do on your website. And I'm not talking about your homepage. I'm talking about every page on your website. Every page should have a strong call to action. And a call to action is simple, a simple instruction or a lead that tells people specifically what you want them to do on your website. And here's some example for effective call to actions. Contact me, easy enough. Click here to buy, fill out a form, right? Register for a free training. Click here to read more, download an MP3. So for example, if you know, let's say that, let's say that you're a travel agent. We have Tammy here. And so a good call to action would be, you know, if you have a brochure on your website and you want people to click on it, so you put something nice, you know, a nice gift from the brochure, and you say, for more information, click here, right? Let's say you have a couple of words on your homepage about you. So a good way is to just spill a little bit, give 2-3 sentences, and then say, read more here. Now you can create here, I can also help you lead your prospects through your website, like a roadmap or a story. So for example, like I said before, if you put a little bit about you on your homepage and you put a click here to read more, and then when they go to the About You page and they like what they see, your call to action on the About page could be, click here to schedule a call with me. So we have some kind of a map where you made sure they stayed more than 5 seconds on your website, which means they probably like what they see, which means they will take the next step with you. The more time your prospects spend on your website, the more they will like and trust you, and the higher the chances are that they will take the next step with you. And that's what we want. So we have a quickly case study. This is a fantastic, you know, this is Elaine and Elaine's website, and on the left side is the old website, which is great, very modern looking, and the right side is how we transformed her website and added some more of the essentials, so people can actually take the next step with her. So really quickly, let's go over it. So I want to make sure that you understand what you need to do. All right, so let's start with the left side. I know it's very tiny. I just wanted to make sure that you see the whole screen, but I will try to, let's see if you can see. So on the left side, on the original page, Elaine had the logo, and it was just the logo. So now if I come to Elaine's, if I come to this website and I'm not familiar with her work and I don't know what the website is about, I do not know what's, you know, just showing the logo is not enough. So we added the name of the website and the business, so people can associate the logo, the name, the brand, and with the business owner. And as you can see, we added an image of Elaine on the top as well as on the bottom. So the idea of this website, and this is also for you, if you are a business owner and if you are the brand of your business, if your business is you want to have your image on your homepage somewhere, because you want people to come to your website, you want people to associate your name with a business. Okay, so try if you can. I know some, you know, some might say, you know, I'm too shy, or it's not for me, or I can't do it. Just do it. You know, don't think it's business. It's funny how people, when they will see you, when you meet with them, they will say, oh yeah, I recognize you. And it's that's the whole thing. They need to trust you, and that's one of the ways they can trust you. Now, what else we did? We played with the colors. We introduced some white colors and some bright colors. We wanted to open up the website. Now, for this website, the call to action, as you can see, we have 3 different boxes here for the 3 different services. And the call to action is learn more, learn more, learn more, because we want them. And this is the focus of the website. We want the website, we want the visitors to come to our website and do one thing, and one thing only: choose the right service for them. So they can quickly read about the services and click on the service that they think is best for them and take it from there. And this is it. So we have 3 really strong call to actions. And of course, we have the testimonials underneath, and this is rotating testimonials, so people can see how good she is. And of course, this is to establish yourself. and then a little bit about her at the bottom, and read more, which is another call to action. But as you can see, both are very modern, but it's just very easy to navigate now. I'm sorry, and you have the form here, and we are working to add the pop-up to this website. So she has the form, and she's going to have the pop-up. So it's just really, really, really easy to navigate. You come to the website, just you know exactly what you need to do. The website is leading you in a way that it's very simple to take the next step, and that's all we want to do in those 5 seconds. We want you to come in, we want you to understand what the service is. If it's for you, just go ahead and click and start the conversation with the business owner. Okay, so that's still in process, but I really like that website. I think it's fantastic, and I think Elaine is she likes it too. So let me see if you have any questions. If not, I'm going to tell you about my gift. Oh, I use Paco. I use Pop-Up Ally. I think that's the name. I use the free version. It's fantastic. You can have 2 pop-ups with that. And you can change the colors. You can add your logo. This is the one. If you go to my website, this is the one I'm using on my website. I just answered that. Pop-Up Ally. Okay, the screen. Okay, good. Let me see if we have more questions. I think we're good. All right. So for my gift for you, if you have a website, this is for you only if you're serious, guys. If you have a website and you feel like you need my assistance, if you want me to audit your website, I'm willing, and this is only for people who attend the webinar, and you will need to tell me that you were on the webinar so you can get it for me. So what I'm opening my calendar for you guys. If you want me to audit your website, I'm willing. I'm opening. Oh, sorry. I'm clicking on the wrong screen. There you go. I'm opening some strategy call with me for you, and this is worth $150, a call with me where I go over the website, I give you some suggestions, some tips on how to improve your website, how to get people to contact you, what you need to do. And so all you need to do is go to my contact page, which is on lotemdesign.com/contact. Send me an email, and in the comments, please mention this webinar so I know this is a free session. What's going to happen is I'm going to reply with some questions about your business goals and what you want to achieve, and of course your website. And then we are going to set a call where we're going to go over my suggestions and I can answer your questions. So this is only for you. This is only for people who attend this webinar, and this is only if you mention in the form that you got this from the webinar. Okay, so I'm going to leave this on, and I'm going to go back to see if you have any questions for me. Can we get a copy of this presentation? Oh, I can try. I'm not sure how to do it, but I can definitely try. Send me an email, Karen. I'm very, tomorrow I'm going to be out of town tomorrow and Thursday, and it's pretty hectic. But send me an email. It's sarit@lotemdesign.com. If I forget, I will send it over to you, okay? Tammy, if you didn't see the full presentation, Tammy, Absolutely. If you didn't see the full presentation, the replay is usually replay is much better in terms of the slides. So go just listen to the presentation. So now I want to ask you quickly before you go. I was busy, but I really enjoyed the webinar. Oh, thank you so much. And this is exactly what I wanted to ask, guys. Was this webinar helpful for you? I just want to know so I know for my future webinars. Was this helpful for you? Did you learn anything new? Yay! Let me know. Also, if you have any questions, if you are going to schedule a call with me, if you wanted to check your website, to edit your website, if you want to have a strategy call with me, that's fantastic too. Which is the website example you redesign? Oh, worksforher.com. She's a fantastic coach. The website will be live, I believe. I hope it's okay, Elaine, to say that, but I believe in like a week or so, it's going to be live. But there's a form on when you go to the website. There's a form to sign up, so she can update you. Yes, Melissa. Yes. Okay. Good. So it was helpful for you. I'm glad to hear that. Good. So I'm going to wait a little bit here, a minute or two because of the delay. See if you guys have any questions. If you want to ask me anything about web design, about business online, I have a book coming up. So if you want to know about the book, also let me know. Yes, very helpful. Thanks for the time and efforts. Absolutely. I'm just, I didn't mention that, but I am a teacher, and I love teaching. Thank you. Hey, Pat, is that you from Florida? Okay. What's the request? I see we have a request, but I don't know what's the request. So on works for her, that works with the number 4 here. Let me, I don't know if I, let me see if I can put it on. How can I put, let me see, works, here. Let me switch over to the slide so you can see it's 4, the number 4 here. There. Works for here. Okay. Here. Ah, okay. All right. Okay, so I see. Thank you thank you for being here with me. I really enjoyed that time. So if you want some more tips, guys, if you this is the time where I tell you to sign up to my to go to my website. I have a pop-up, but also it's on the top where you can get my homepage must-haves. And this is, everything you need to have on your homepage. So that might be also useful for you. Absolutely. All right, great. So I worked for her. I think I got it. Okay. Lynn and Sue, I think let me see. I think I did it. Oh yeah. If you see on the top, I just send a link for her website, Elaine's website. So it's worksforher.com. All right. So thank you guys. Have a wonderful day, or the rest of the night, wherever you are. And I will see you again in the next webinar or when you call me. Bye.